Hey, welcome back. This is Frex Essential, and this is Darkest Dungeon 2. We are diving into Chapter 4, Ambition, for the very first time. We do have a couple dudes in our squad, potentially who's going to have memories, so that may be a
Ambition's
little
rewards are dwarfed by
helpful
its
for us to have.
consequences.
Uh, I don't know if we'll take all of our four who have memories, because we have three people we're really
Refusing
invested in, and one
enrollment in the
person just kind of
Hall,
like, hey, I'm
you
along for the
took up
ride
your
because
matrimonial in
your
Brownstone,
leopard died right
where I
before the
joined you
final
in a vain
boss.
attempt
We
to
might sub the leopard
assuage
back
your
in, even though he has,
aspirations.
again, no memories.
Now, free from academic oversight and moral restraint, you vowed to reach into the blackest depths of the occult sciences and be
Jeez.
the first to grasp the secret of the Iron Crown. The
Oh, Iron
polarity between
Crown.
us reversed. I became your reluctant assistant in dozens of deplorable experiments, crushed
So
in the grip of your ambition.
that Iron Crown iconography, and again,
Crossroads.
maybe this is
Wait by the
very
lantern's
apparent
light.
to everyone, but I had not
What
played the
help
first
may
Darkest
come.
Dungeon. But that image of the Iron Crown is, it shows up in all the bosses that you fight. You know, on the lungs, on the brain. I don't know if it was on the eyes anywhere. But it also shows up in the occultists as well. Like you'll see, like on the cherubs, they have that Iron Crown like in them. So it's interesting that they're referencing that here. Okay, so what dudes are we taking? So our last run, our MVP really has been the leper. So the leper is coming along. The leper's quirks, we have Feature. He's a Feature, which is so lucky to get. And this is locked in, so we will not lose Breacher. He also has Lethal Feint, which is great because his main ability, Chop, or he just goes blind sometimes. So anyway, he tends to miss. It's baked into his his gameplay mechanic. So when he misses, he'll get a crit token. So that we like that. He has Daredevil, which gives him more damage. He starts vulnerable, but again, he's got Breacher. He's got this big old shield. So like, who cares? Like him, so he does so much damage. He does have a sprained ankle, which isn't great. He is. This is not great for him because he is super slow. Not only in like his turn order, but like if he gets pushed to the back, he doesn't have many abilities to move him up quickly. So this is not like, we might be able to overcome this though. It's not like the end of the world. He's also Scatterbrain. Now we want to make sure his stress is low because again, he's basically one of our big damage dealers. So we want to have that crit as high as possible. Well, let's go ahead and toss him on the team. For his path, we are running Tempest because are we running Tempest? Leper, yeah, Chop skills plus 33% damage. We're going all in on Chop. Now it does lower his max health and his speed. But he's really kind of like an off tank. He kind of always has been. Where we've been running him. Now, I'll skip over the Highwayman for right now in our rank 2. So we're going to go back to our mainstays. We have these great little memories. So we've also been running Alchemist, Plague Doctor. Now, their quirks. They got amateur armor smith, so that's good for us. You know, it's a low percentage, but any armor that we can get, we will take. Pillager Slayer, a Bon Vivant, so they do have increased chances for positive relationships and reduced chance for negative relationships. Hemophiliac, I mean, they're more susceptible to bleed stuff. Also, do not like to be on fire, but you know who does. And they're Thantanophobic. This is a new one we grabbed towards the very end. Now, this one's very bad. It's like if someone in your team dies, like basically you're gonna melt down. So like, if we can find an early hospital, we are looking to get rid of this one pretty quick. Because you were Thantanophobic too, but that was our last one. We got rid of that. And for our path, like we already said, we're going the Alchemist, which you're not familiar. Less damage, It's a very blight-centric build. For our third rank, another one with memories here, we're going to go with the Grave Robber. Her quirks, luckily, not a lot of negatives here. She's greedy. She's a greedy little goblin, which is okay. I mean, it's going to be instances where there'll be some negative pips on the relationship track, which is, deal with that. An occultomaniac, enthralled with hidden cults and their trappings. We'll see how that manifests in the game. She's Shadowborn, so if the flame is less than 50%, she'll have 10% damage. So we'll see. I mean, the lower the flame gets, the more difficult things can be. But it's good that, like, hey, if we're struggling and the flame is getting bad, we'll at least have some more damage from our Grave Robber here. And for the path, we're going Deadeye. So let's go ahead and put her on the squad. Now, we have the highwayman here. Now, he does have some memories, but we didn't really go all in on, like, really good memories for him. Because he was late to the party. He's sanguine. The round start has a chance to reduce some stress, additional resolute chance, and some positive relationship chance. Okay, not bad, not bad. But who we're looking to swap back in, as long as his quirks aren't like El Garbo, he's gonna be our flagellant. And okay, not too. I mean, nothing negative, right? He's a sprawl scrounger, so if we go to the sprawl, it's gonna be helpful. He'll be able to find some additional resources, so we may be going to the sprawl. He's a tippler, so we can't get enough of that hard stuff. Now the reason why I'm looking to swap him back in is because our general strategy in our last run is having him basically tank, and then put big old blights. A lot of fat blight stacks using these two, and then use sepsis when he gets low. He'll kind of like wipe all those, heal himself and pop out big damage. We can basically do damage via the blight and also really be our tank using more. So I think that's what we're still going to do. Even though he has no memory, I think it's just more consistent. And it's the name of the squad. It's the Rot Squad. So his path, he's going to do low health. Yeah, it's the examine. I believe that's what we do, right? Or do we do? I can't remember what we did last time. If it was sacrifices blight. No, we want blight points. Scourge. A role that revels in divesting others of their burdens. Toxic state gains effects. Affected skills is Deathless, Suffer, Lashes Gift, and Sepsis. Skills look like here. Like I said, we'll be running more and more, probably a lot. Oh, this is a lot of, no, we didn't run this. I haven't messed with this yet because I haven't done like the self-horror stuff. Because again, the weakness of the squad generally is stress. So I don't want to be doing something that like adds to our stress. Let's go ahead and double check our skills that we have. Yeah, chop, withstand. I mean, we'll probably mess with it. I think, yeah, I mean, pretty basic loadout here. Okay, yeah, it retained their skills. Not his, because he's new to the team. We don't need Fester, we need more and more. We'll run Deathless. Maybe we won't, because you can heal yourself, and you can heal yourself. Kinda. And Deathless is kind of like was the death of him, last time we ran it. If we're not running Grave Robber or whatever We're running absence and not the other ability right now. So maybe we will do faster. Though, what are the other effective skills? Punish, acid rain, sepsis, lashes, gift. Okay, so need endure. Punish, lashes, gift, sepsis is what we need. And I don't know. This is probably gonna be our flex thing. I'm not sure what we're gonna run just yet. But let's go ahead and give him like those. Needs the examine. Or does this go together? Yeah, they kind of match, right? Oh no, it says it right there in the thing. All right, so we'll run that for you. You sir. Ooh. I haven't seen these yet. The Monarch Sword, Poets, Tempest. All right, let's go ahead and go. So I don't necessarily know what to expect in Chapter 4. Enemies, as we progress through Chapter 1, 2, 3, have gotten additional abilities. We haven't necessarily seen new enemies, but new abilities, new strategies that they employ. It's definitely additional stuff that we'll be learning as I think about. I do not know what the Chapter 4 boss is. So we're likely gonna die when we get there, unless we get super lucky. All right, we got some gaunts here. Look at all that. All that he starts with. They got decently high blight resistance. Let's just go ahead and throw a dagger at you. Let's go ahead and get 7. Let's use damage to both. We were using Shuffle because we had the Plague Doctor's unique item, which gave her Shuffle additional blight, but I don't even think we used it once. Okay, you have Bobby. May die on your own. You do. That's great. And chomp us. We don't give a F. Get a big old chop yourself. 23. Look at the damage. Look at the damage, Sonny.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
That's right, Wayne. Alright. Bush. Bush. Big old pile of leaves that you dive into. It's like fall. We got some chocolates there. Some delicious, a nice little box of chocolates. And you know what Mama said? Mama said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you might get.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Might hang on to that just because you may want the stress and build positive pips next in. What routes are we looking at?
Many forks in the road. Choose your
Lunk. Clear out the lair. Yikes.
Unbowed.
So, I don't think we're going to clear out the lair, but also, I don't really care about the altar currency. The Candles of Hope. We're pretty well... We've unlocked a lot of things. What I am interested in is we do have a Sprawl Scrounger.
Our great cities
Excuse me.
burn.
So, we'll get additional resources here. Again, even though I do not think we'll clear out the lair. So, I mean... No, we shouldn't try the lair boss, because the lair bosses will likely have some additional skills as well that we haven't seen. Provisioner, what do you got for us?
Precious relics remind
Yeah,
us
let's
of a
first
time
check out
before
the
end.
pet we're gonna get. Pygmy Pliskin, healing received per medical gear. Powerful Carrion Eater, scan and killing blow, corpse, heal 30%, shield, and get a crit token. Thing. I haven't messed with this guy yet. Hatchling crocodilian. I like that word, crocodilian. When moving, our crew does not move like ever. They're very static. If we had like Jester or something, or even if we even took the highwayman, I'd say yeah, let's grab that one. But let's go ahead and what stagecoach items are we looking at? Oh, baby! Merchants Guild Seal. Merchants Guild Seal. So this basically makes everything cheaper. Trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items. And the fact that it's at the first in is fantastic. So we are absolutely going to grab this. Now, we didn't have any like medical gear to boost this. So this does like nothing if we took it, which I don't think we will. We may get medical gear later, of course, but I think we try out this larval carrion eater because, you know, if we have someone who gets low on health and there's a corpse in the ground, it's an extra source of healing, so we could use that to our advantage. Let's go ahead and equip those now.
Plan accordingly.
The fun noise we made. Now we have this. Everything's discounted. I like how it works immediately. It's not like after the after from here on, like you can buy it and then immediately stuff is discounted. Now here's what we passed up. Indelible wolf blood drink. I mean, this is nice to have, but I stand by our decision. So what else will we grab? We'll probably be getting some bread. We may move negative work. Who could stand to use it? Now, I'm happy with all your positive work, so I don't want you to lose any of these. We'll deal with this. I kind of don't want you to lose anything as well. I mean, I'll deal with it if you lose it, but like, I don't know. I say we risk it, because it's not like it's anything super great that... I mean, the armor smith is 5%, so like, if we lose it, we lose it. We'll do apples and cheese. Yeah, we'll just we'll get a load of food. And we'll save our money. Perhaps, I'm thinking now, the discount doesn't apply to the hospital. Well, does it? I mean, it's item. Would it apply to like the trinket prices, combat item prices in items? See, I don't think it would. I mean, if you're buying those items at the hospital, I think it would apply. But if you're looking to like the wellness things, I don't think it triggers there, which is what we kind of need. Well, let's see what happens with it. Let's get a high roll. I got a hemophiliac. Okay, I was hoping it would get rid of like either of these, but we didn't lose a positive quirk, so okay, we'll take what we can get. Now let's go ahead and pass out the food. We'll give this to y'all, you, and did we not? We didn't. I kind of don't want to get someone sick, so Grave Robber will just have to not be buffed with health this time. Songbook of Amorous Ballads. We'll buy them. We use them. I mean, why not use them, I guess. I mean, it's harder to get positive relationship things to trigger. You know what? Let's start boosting Damien, because if you go toxic, which we don't have great stress relief, can definitely happen, and you're gonna be absorbing all the stress. So let's try to boost Damien's relationship status with everyone first. Let's go ahead and, guys, you guys hate it. You hate it. Let's try to undo that. Motherfucker. Well, off to a great start. Let's buy that whiskey.
Will you press
Let's
on
buy that
into
whiskey.
uncertainty, or claim what you can?
I guess they should have bought the whiskey and then sang love songs to each other, and now we've lost all our money. So like, alright, back to square one. Well, that was a fun experiment of, you know, wasting a bunch of money, but alright.
Learn what can be taught. That you
So
may
we will
stand
get
just a little
Endure.
taller at the
This
end.
is our sole way to relieve stress. And I do like going poison dart early on. And we're gonna save the candles and chocolate, like I said we were going. All right, and let's go ahead and head to the sprawl. Right. We shouldn't have any positive or negative relationships here. Kind of like the buff and debuff to those things respectively, or irrespectively. I don't remember the order that I said them, which kind of sets you up to have a neutral legion
Behold,
to
the
infect
great cities of man
relationships.
ruined.
Now the
And
the
aflame.
goal in this area is to clear the lair. Again, like I said, I don't think we're gonna do that. Instead, I want to target as many resistance encounters as I can to get as many mastery points. So let's go ahead and, even though there is a hazard here, we're gonna go to the left first. There's also academic study sometimes pays off as well. We are scroungers, so hopefully we'll get some decent resources in this area. We may go to the lair. I just don't think we're gonna fight the lair boss. But you can sometimes get some okay
A
items
place of
in
research
the first
and
two
inquiry.
battles.
A monument to a once prestigious
Um,
career.
It's a delicate touch. Ooh, it's a buff. Now mixed quirk. Combat we forgot to buy combat items. We didn't forget, we ran out of money. Because we have no combat items, let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. I also didn't want to get a mixed quirk on you, and it'd be bad.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
This on you. This on you. And we'll just give these all out.
A simple choice.
Alright, and
At least it should be.
we'll pick up an Oblivion tier, but resistance counter will clear that right off for us. A slime mold. Delicious. Make sure we hit those debris, those debris. All right, here we are at the burning pile, and they will start blind, Andy. They will start vulnerable, which I like that more. We'll do that one. Everybody loves it. Everyone's getting pips. Alright, what new horrors do you have in store for me? And you're also blind, but you're gonna dodge, so... let's go ahead and... You're not vulnerable, but I want you to die fast. Okay, play a grenade. Thinks that eats the ball. Oh wow, you're having a bad time back there. We will then taunt. I mean, you're both taunting, but like it's fine. You have a big old shield. Did not want to be moved, so not a fan of that. Don't move it back anymore. Okay, good. You can still hit from up here. You are blind, so you may miss. We're not going to do guys who can also possibly dodge. Let's go ahead and keep your fingers crossed. Ooh, yeah. We like that. We take those. Now you will stack some more poison onto y'all. Alright. That was a big heal.
Agony by accumulation.
So you will no longer be dying on your own. Getting close. I don't like you being in the front. It makes me very nervous. Let's go ahead and play a grenade. You're the one in the back line. I can bop you with the repellent. You also may die on your own, so we'll still play a grenade. We can't sepsis. We would. No, we wouldn't, but let's still... I don't trust him being alive. I don't like him. That motherfucker isn't real.
They falter. So press your advance.
Alright, so we just got you now. I mean, we saw that coming, but like we had to clear it. Days.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Alright, he should be... Yeah. We should hit him and he should die. Oh, okay, but yeah, 1 HP. The flame is doing its work. Yeah, good job. Golf clap all around. Good job, team. Those charred books.
The loathing abates.
Alright. Like I said, if we go to the lair, we're not going to do the lair boss. We still could, but I think we'd rather do a question mark. And let's do the one... question mark, and then opens up to here. Or... eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do this. Is this question mark? It could be... You know... I have a candle here as well. I mean, this could be like armor, ding. It could be bumpy road for our wheels. Parasols is starting to get stressed. We gotta remember to clear that. Oh, we're going to another academic study.
Shadows of what they once were.
Big old gaunt. Big old woodsman, rather. Alright, you got decent blight resistance. Let's go for you first. With that anyhow. And we will do plague grenade. Your blight resistance. Super great. We'll do endure, you know what? Because you're already taunting. And that's why we upgraded endure. That's good. We can't hurt you. I mean, you're stealth, so even if we could target you, we couldn't. I mean, we missed, but that's why we get the crit tokens. Why we make the... Your arm is very bloody, sir. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. That's a lot of stress. Not a fan.
Straightforward and effective.
I mean, this will heal you just because of the pet we have. We don't really need that. Let's just get rid of the... We'll get rid of the...
Malaise.
And lucky for us, you're starting to burn.
Steady.
Let's go ahead and taunt. May clear some of that stress too. Well, we'll see what's up first. 35. Oh, mama. Let's go ahead and endure. You should heal yourself as well because of this pain. You did. Wish I remembered to buy a laudanum, because that's gonna bite us. And it took us. If you're playing games with the love songs. And death below.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
That was a big one, all right. He's a big old man. What is in front of us? We cannot see. So yeah, academic study, cage creature. As long as it's not the, what's it called? The big mini boss. That's kind of a boss that we've never, like, I think we have beaten it, but then our run ended shortly thereafter. We don't want a negative quirk. Let's free and see what we can get out of it. We'll do this, because again, a mixed quirk could be a negative, it could be a positive. Could be nothing. Generous.
An unexpected find.
Pustule salve. Pustule salve.
The loathing whispers.
What was, you got generous, right? Okay, wow, I mean, you're bon vivant, and you're generous, so you should be friends with everybody. Ooh, this is pretty handy. We'll slap that on you, and on you. And let's continue our march. Light's getting pretty low, which is... Hey, assistance encounter. Great time for you, actually. Like I said, it's getting dark.
The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
Okay, light and combat items. We do not want many relics, though. Many. I would do this, because, you know, F it. But we already have the... Frank, we don't murder them. They're our friends. In items. Let's do in items. We've been getting a lot of combat items before, and we just got the pustule salve. I would do this, but it makes 2 negative quirks, and also we already have the guild seal, so money should not be that much of an issue on this run. I hope. Right, a whetstone. But, you know, the light we got also, you know, the bright light. The terrible gives impression. Okay, where do we? Let's do the center one, because again, these could be that, but they may not be that. Damien, okay, it's like, do we pick the one Damien wanted? I hope, because he's looking pretty stressed. Ah, he's good. Killing your enemies is just smart. Yeah, but those weren't our enemies, though. Baldwin's yapping. Burn and pile. We are not running, sir. Now these people, these are our enemies. Do not put flames in my face. I thank you. Don't resist my poison. I thank you. You're still taunting, so let's go ahead and... She did a big heal last time, so I want them to be dead first. You know, we were very lucky our last run in that, you know, we did Chapter 3, that no one really melted down, like, the very end. We're in the first region, and I don't know if we're going to get that lucky again. Ooh, can't hit you with that. A critical bow.
Blaze,
Like a critical.
measured and steady.
Give us... Ooh, you got 2 strength tokens, so give us that big old shot, my friend. That'll do. That'll do. Ooh. Do 2. Hey, and good round. Good game, y'all. Orange slices are on me. Ooh, annotated textbook. Ah, but we're not using any melee skills on you. But if you have medicinal herbs equipped, you get more healing. I mean, we'll equip it for now. I don't know if we'll keep it. I mean, we have battlefield medicine. It's just we haven't had a need for it just yet. Breast has been more of our issue than health. One downside to it, though, if you're first in the turn order, which you're not usually. Y'all have no preference. I really had no preference. Actually, no. I have. Let's avoid the Oblivion Tea if we can. So let's go to the left. Right.
We venture blindly forth, at the mercy of the road.
I'm gonna take some road damage, but we have 3 wheel points ready. I know my beautiful face covers it up, but there's not really a great place for me to put myself in this game. There's so much on the UI. So many things to pay attention and look at. I could lower myself down a little bit, but I've tried that, and it covers up some of the character art on the fights, which I'm not a fan of. You're already unfriendly, which is not, like, great. I mean, nothing... Sure. Rando Gaunt Boy with this crew of fanatics. Yeah, we want to kill the back. I mean, generally, if you're unsure of what to do, it's always a good bet to just take out their backline first. Yikes. I mean, I'd rather you melt down, I suppose, if it comes to it. I'd rather no one melt down, but here we are. My face! Got a mask on, he's fine. Oh no, he got sick. No, he resisted the sickness. The fact that they can give sickness, not great. Alright, you got a big old hit coming at you. You're not blind. Yeah, you can... You're gonna be dead. You're not dead! 1 life, 1 HP. Low roll on that one, a low roll. You should be dead on your own. You should be... Yeah, no, yeah, you should. Well, we just have to finish you off. You have no dots on you, so it just has to happen. And I could have did Magnesium Rain, but it's a fire, and these guys are very resistant to fire. I'll do this again. What do I want to do? I guess this so we can put some dots on y'all. I know that was very much overkill on you. You're blind, so we'll do more and more. We may mess with you, so. As long as their stress doesn't go up, we'll be okay.
The slow suffering begins.
Sure, get wrecked.
Elementary.
I don't want to get reposted. Oh, I thought like maybe we AOE you won't get reposted. Maybe. It did though. I mean, we'll do this. So we'll do this for one reason. Maybe it will give a positive pip relationship. Sometimes, you know, they like killing each other. You know, they might go, "Oh my god, thank you," and the relationship status goes up. But that did not happen here. Oh, we could remove some of your stress though. That's good. I'll move my hand like it's off camera. It's like waving around on this side. You better die on your own, sir. You have to kill the corpse, right? Yeah.
inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
I was gonna say, melee skills plus 20% damage. Yes, interested. Melee skills on missing on melee skills on miss and a stress. I was like, that looked initially very good for our leper, and then very bad because he again misses a lot. It's not would not be worth it. IMO. Oh, you missed that. Missed that Debris over there. That piece of
to profit in destruction.
the Debris. Debris. Wish I had laudanum.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Ooh. It stinks when the dot is off by 1. Let's try to do this. Okay. Now it's off by, you know, -1. Not as much overkill as would have taken to actually end him. 12 to 23. So you could potentially kill one of these guys. Or you kill neither, you know. That's fine and dandy too. Again, let's go for positive relationship. Nope, negative. You're just gonna... I think that the crit tokens don't stack. You can't get like 2 of them. Go 1 and 1 ends. Unless the crit... We exhausted one in the strike and then got a new one with it, because we missed. I mean, you're dead on your own.
Excellent work.
Now, so are you. You're not low enough to do that. Bada bing. Bada boom.
A petty hindrance.
You know, we also had the wind chimes last time,
Until
which
the next test is
you don't
put before you.
necessarily notice it when the wind chimes proc and lower the stress in between the between nodes or whatever you want to call it here. But like, man, you feel it. You feel it when you don't have it. All right, hopefully we'll be able to make quick work of these guys. And here's the crown thing I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Specifically this I was talking about. I guess it's on his head. I said it was like on his body. These guys tend to have new abilities more so than other guys. As you go to the chapter by chapter. Hopefully, I assume you'll have the most shenanigans at it. Maybe the cherub. More, it is helpful because it will heal. But I mean, they usually have like AoEs in like the front line, so it's not like as helpful.
The enemy
You
weakens.
know,
and
it's not gonna be
wins.
stacking all on him. Like he's still taking some damage too. We'll be able to heal him, and you're already getting low. I'm gonna do withstand because look at these guys. Even if we hit, like we gotta kill these things first, so our back line could
Measure out your
eat
violence.
some of those shields up here.
and
So when they
apply it
actually hit, it'll do some
judiciously.
damage. All right, no one's taunting, which is great. Alright, so you're definitely dead. Let's pop this shield on. I mean, we could hit you. Alright, their backline is now taken care of. You are starting to get stressed, which is making me a little bit stressed. You are getting real stressed too. We could. Let's. Ooh, I always forget. I think in my brain, this is the one that reduces stress, and this is the one that heals him. This one also reduces stress too.
A steady subtraction.
Leper is like
An
super
invariable
self-sufficient.
result.
I always forget about that. So many ways. Right, you are naked and afraid right here. You are exposed, my friend. Let's... No, let's... We'll be okay.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
And we could purposely just go toxic, but that seems like a dumb idea. Okay, okay, cool. And the poison should end you. Let's try to get rid of, Alright, I lost my train of thought. Get rid of the shield, which we did.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Alright, 9 and 7. Or 17, rather.
Steady yourself.
We may be able to get out of here without him rolling over. Yeah.
A deliberate and methodical appliance.
Ooh,
of
lucky,
harm.
lucky. Ooh, what we got? We got Grave Robber. If rank 4, Flash and Dagger skill, grant you stealth. Wait, gain on hit, Flash and Dagger skill, stealth 33%. If no stealth, a lot. This isn't. I mean, if we were a combo token dependent team, that'd be really good. They're in rank 4, but well, we're not. We don't depend on combos like at all.
These warm candlelit windows promise refuge.
Right. Any last things we're gonna scrounge for? Fly mold and nightshade. All right. I'm gonna put a quick cut in the video here. So if you enjoyed watching, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me that all trifecta. Help the engagement. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back with more content for you tomorrow. And if you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We'll see you around. Bye bye.